Welcome to NTI Day 4. It is Friday, January the 19th. Fourth straight NTI Day in a row. And this one is over scale drawings. And this was our first unit of the year, so this is a good review. We need this. Scale drawings is where you have a figure that you make larger or smaller, and all the sides are multiplied by the same number to get that new scale drawing. Let's see. Number 1, Kenneth measured a hotel room and made a scale drawing. The scale he used was 1 inch equals 4 feet. So every time he had 1 inch, which is about that length, that was 4 feet. The actual length of the room, hotel room, is 20 feet. So if this is 4 feet, then another inch would be another 4 feet, and then you would keep going. So think about how many, let's say I ran out of space there, but think about how long it would take to make it 20 feet. Okay, so let's count by fours. I'm gonna use my fingers to show. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So that means it takes 5 inches to represent 20 feet. And also I can look at this, I can see if I'm going to make this 20 feet, that means the number of feet are 5 times greater. So that means your number of inches would also be 5 times greater. So you can definitely do that one in your head too. Number 2, Claire is building a dollhouse where 1 inch on the plans is equivalent to 5 inches on the actual dollhouse. So let's draw that one. Here's 1 inch on the plans. That's about 1 inch. This represents 5 inches in the dollhouse. If the house is to be 32.5 inches tall, what would the height be on the plans? Well, the problem is if I keep going by 5s, I won't get to 32.5. So what I need to do is know how many of these it takes to get to 5. And the way we do that is we divide 32.5 divided by 5. Got my calculator here. And that tells me it's 6.5 of those. And as we said, each one of those represents an inch. So that means it would be 6.5 inches. I didn't mean to give you all these answers, but I'm just doing it. Okay, number 3, if the following shapes are similar, then find the measure of the missing length G. Okay, when you have similar shapes, that means they're scale drawings, there should be some kind of ratio. Either you're multiplying or you're dividing by the same number. So when we look from 6 down to 1, it looks like we're dividing by 6. But the way we talked about it in class is we said scale drawings, it's always what you're multiplying by. And if you're dividing by 6, it's the same thing as multiplying by 1/6. So we would have said the scale factor is 1/6. So that means you're going to take 1/6 of 12 to get your answer to G, because those sides correspond and these sides correspond. Okay, that will help you get your answer if you take 1/12 of, or 1/6 of 12. Number 4. A scale factor of 3.5 maps figure A to figure B. And what that means is the figures are, each side is being multiplied by 3.5. So if I know what this length is, I would multiply it by 3.5 to get the matching side. The sides that are marked, though, are the corresponding sides. So same thing, it's just 3.5 times bigger to get that missing side. Number 5, the photo below is reduced from a 16 by 20 inch print. What is the scale factor being used to reduce it? So this time we're going from 1620 down to 4. Okay, some might say the answer is 4, but if you take 16 and multiply it by 4, you do not get 4. So it is definitely not A. Think about what you do to go from 16 down to 4. Some would say you might divide by something. You might divide by 4. So think about which one of those represent dividing by 4. Number 6, the square below is being reduced by a scale factor of 1/3, which means each side is being multiplied by 1/3. So let's see if I can draw a little bitty one over here. So if this side is 9, take 1/3 of that, and that would be 3 centimeters. And since it's a square, that means the width is also 3 centimeters. And actually all four sides would be 3 centimeters. So I'll go ahead and write those on there. Okay, what is the perimeter? In case you've forgotten, perimeter is the distance around a shape. So look at your new shape and think about what the length around that would be. Number 7, a little hard to see. What is the scale factor from the smaller triangle to the larger triangle? That's important in the order they go. So we're going from the smaller to the larger. What I do is I pick out one side that's easy, and I wouldn't pick out PQ because it's going diagonally. I would probably look at RQ. Okay, RQ looks to be 2 units long. It goes from 1 to 3, so that's 2 units long. Then you pick the matching side, the corresponding side on the other figure, which would be R prime, Q prime. That little mark right there means prime. You find out how long this is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you go from 2 to 6, think about what your scale factor would be. Oh, that's it. Okay, I think that's all of NTI Day 4. So I hope to see you guys again on Monday. You have a great weekend. Sad that we had this week off, but it was kind of a nice break too. So look forward to seeing you again Monday.